Carpe Diem, seize the day. In 1989, Robin Williams delivered a monologue that would echo through generations, urging us to live life to the fullest. Welcome to Seize the Day, Robin Williams' Carpe Diem monologue in Dead Poets Society. Let's set the scene. It's 1959, and we're at Welton Academy, a fictional all-boys preparatory school in Vermont, known for its rigid traditions and high expectations. Dead Poets Society, directed by Peter Weir, follows a group of students, Neil Perry, Todd Anderson, Knox Overstreet, and others, as they navigate the pressures of conformity under the strict rule of Headmaster Nolan. Into this stifling world steps John Keating, a new English teacher played by Robin Williams. Keating, a Welton alumnus himself, is anything but conventional. He's passionate, eccentric, and determined to awaken his students to the beauty of poetry and the power of individuality. On this day, early in the school year, he leads his class out of their stuffy classroom and into the school's main hall, where a glass trophy case holds old photos of past students. Robin Williams, at 38 years old in 1989, was already a comedy legend, known for his manic energy in films like Good Morning, Vietnam, and his stand-up routines. But in Dead Poets Society, he shows a different side, warm, introspective, and deeply inspiring. His portrayal of Keating earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor, a testament to his ability to blend humor with profound emotion. The Carpe Diem monologue, though just under 3 minutes in the film, is the heart of the movie's message, a moment that captures Keating's philosophy and sets the tone for the student's journey. Keating gathers the boys around the trophy case, pointing to the black and white photos of Welton's students from decades past. He begins by asking them to take a close look at the faces in the pictures. He describes these boys as not so different from the ones standing before him, full of hope, ambition, and dreams. Their eyes, he says, were once bright with the same youthful energy the current students have now. He paints a vivid picture of their lives, noting that they were once just like you, with hormones racing, eager to take on the world, believing they were destined for greatness. The students lean in, their curiosity piqued, as Keating's voice carries a mix of nostalgia and urgency. He then delivers the core of his message, introducing a Latin phrase that will become the film's rallying cry, Carpe Diem. He explains that it means seize the day, a call to make the most of the present moment. He urges the boys to seize the day now, while they're young, because time moves faster than they think. He points out the harsh reality of life's impermanence, noting that the boys in the photos are now gone, their bodies fertilizing daffodils, as he puts it with a wry smile. He leans in closer, his voice dropping to a whisper, as if sharing a secret. He tells them to listen closely to hear what the boys in the photos are saying from beyond the grave. He mimics their voices, whispering, Carpe Diem, seize the day, boys. Make your lives extraordinary. The students are spellbound, their faces a mix of awe and realization. Keating's words hit hard. He's not just teaching poetry, he's teaching life. He's challenging the boys to break free from the expectations of Welton, their parents, and society, to live with intention and passion. The phrase, make your lives extraordinary, becomes a mantra for the students, inspiring them to revive the Dead Poets Society, a secret club Keating was part of as a student. They begin meeting in a cave at night, reading poetry, sharing their dreams, and daring to be different. For Neil, it means pursuing his love of acting despite his father's disapproval. For Knox, it's chasing after Chris, the girl he loves. For Todd, it's finding his voice, overcoming his shyness to express himself. Keating's Carpe Diem philosophy sets them on a path of self-discovery, but it also leads to tragedy as the pressures of conformity and rebellion collide. Let's pause for a moment to reflect on the context of this scene. Dead Poets Society was released in 1989, a time when conformity and societal expectations were still heavy burdens especially for young people. The 1950s setting amplifies this, with Welton representing a world of rigid tradition. Tradition, honor, discipline, excellence, as the school's motto declares. But Keating, inspired by the Romantic poets he teaches, like Walt Whitman and Henry David Thoreau, believes in the power of individuality, in living deliberately. His Carpe Diem monologue draws from the Roman poet Horace, who coined a phrase in 23 BCE, but Keating makes it modern, urgent, and deeply personal. He's not just speaking to the boys, he's speaking to all of us across generations. Now, let's ask ourselves the question, what does Carpe Diem mean to you? In a world that often pushes us to follow the safe path, to get the right job, to meet others' expectations, how often do we truly seize the day? Keating's message is a challenge to live authentically, to chase what sets your soul on fire, even if it's risky. For the boys in Dead Poets Society, it meant defying their parents, their school, and their own fears. But what does it mean for us watching this in 2025? Are we making our lives extraordinary? Or are we letting time slip away, fertilizing daffodils with our unfulfilled dreams? The Carpe Diem monologue resonates because of Robin Williams' delivery. His performance as Keating is a masterclass in balancing humor and gravitas. Williams, who struggled with depression and addiction throughout his life, brought a raw vulnerability to the role. He understood the weight of living authentically, of finding joy in a world that can be cruel. Tragically, Williams passed away in 2014 at the age of 63, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and inspiration. His work in Dead Poets Society remains one of his most beloved roles, a reminder of his ability to touch hearts while making us think. The impact of this scene extends far beyond the film. Dead Poets Society became a cultural touchstone, inspiring generations of teachers, students, and dreamers. The phrase Carpe Diem entered the popular lexicon, quoted in classrooms, graduation speeches, and even tattoos. The film won the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay and was nominated for Best Picture, a testament to its universal appeal. For the young actors, Ethan Hawke, Josh Charles, and Robert Sean Leonard, it was a career-defining moment, launching them into stardom. But it's Williams' performance that lingers, his Carpe Diem monologue, a call to action that still echoes today. In 2025, the message of Carpe Diem feels more relevant than ever. We live in a world of constant distraction, social media, endless notifications, the pressure to keep up. It's easy to let life pass by, to postpone our dreams for a someday that never comes. But Keating's words remind us that time is finite, that the boys in those photos didn't know how little time they had left. Neither do we. The Carpe Diem monologue challenges us to live with purpose, to make our lives extraordinary, to seize the day before it's too late. It's a message of hope, but also urgency, a reminder that life is a gift, and it's up to us to unwrap it fully. Robin Williams' Carpe Diem monologue in Dead Poets Society is more than a scene. It's a wake-up call. It's a reminder to live boldly, to chase your passions, to make your life extraordinary. As we reflect on these words in 2025, let's honor Williams' legacy by seizing our own days. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more stories of inspiration, courage, and joy. Until next time, Carpe Diem, seize the day,